Alright, Mr. Wolf. Mr. Big Bad Wolf. I'm here to take your statement about what happened with Miss Red Riding Hood's grandmother. She claims you ate her grandmother and pretended to be her. I'm not here to accuse you of anything or anything like that. I just want to take your statement. So, can you start from the beginning and tell me how you ended up in Red Riding Hood's grandmother's bed with a full belly, pretending to be her grandmother just in her clothes? Is it okay if I write this down? Thank you. Okay. Right. Okay. So you've met Red Riding Hood before in the woods? And she told you where she was going to see her grandmother because she was sick and she wanted to bring her some food. And that's when you encouraged her to just hang out in the woods, see all the pretty stuff. You weren't trying to delay her journey, were you? No, of course not. Right. So you just innocently stumbled upon her grandmother's house, and she wasn't there yet. And her grandmother, where was she? Okay, you have no memory of where she was, okay. Alright, so how did you end up in her grandmother's clothes then? Right, it looks very nice on you, very cute. But it's probably not okay to dress up in a woman's clothes if she's missing. She didn't invite you in. Right. So you saw the snacks she was bringing to her mother and thought maybe you could get some if you were at her grandmother's house. Some of the snacks, right? Okay. So was it your intention to harm Red Riding Hood's grandmother herself? Right? You just wanted food, you wanted the snack. I can understand that. I mean, who doesn't love snacks? Especially home-baked ones. Right. Oh, you could tell she had bought them or stolen them from another place, okay? From a bakery. How could you tell? It just wasn't what she had baked before. Have you had Red Riding Hood's baking before? No, there's no way. So once Red had arrived, you panicked, jumped into her grandmother's bed, and showed off your fangs and claws. Even though she was questioning if you were actually her grandmother, you just played along. Okay. Well, I mean, I wouldn't do that. That's totally normal behavior. And what exactly did you think would happen? Because I mean, if I found somebody in my grandmother's bed with a full belly, big claws, you ate her. And then she, to put this nicely, she came out of you with her grandmother in tow, and the doctors were able to stitch you back together. How are you healing? Are you okay now? You look fine. I mean, you can't even tell what you've been through. I'm amazed. You look great. Yeah. And is there anything you would like to say to Red Riding Hood or to her grandmother? Just like an apology maybe, or an explanation, like directly to them. I can pass the message along. Okay? Okay. Right, yes, of course. Yeah. Yeah. I understand, okay. Okay. Well, I maybe wouldn't say you had it coming, but, anything nice to say to them, maybe? Right. So you don't feel guilty for what you did at all, okay? You were caught red-handed. There's no, denying that you had done the things they claimed you did. But you're not sorry. You would do it again if released. Okay. No, that's great to know. You don't need to apologize to me. I think you need to apologize to them, but I will pass this message along for you. Alright, well, Mr. Big Bad Wolf, thank you so much for coming in today. I'm very glad we had this talk. I'm glad to know where you stand with what you did and how you feel about it. I will be passing these notes along to Red Riding Hood and her grandmother. I sort of just wish you would have apologized for what you did. I know you're sorry that you got caught, but it's not exactly an apology, is it? Anyways, have a great life, and hope to never see you again in the woods.